is still there. He still has that patience that he's infamous for here in the city. But everyone's rising up.
And I believe we are back into winner's bracket.
And we're looking at Venia versus Mr. E.
Yep. Here's our winner's finals between Venia, who I believe won Xeno last week, and Mr. E, who is, of course, one of the best Marth players in the world. I think he's second best Marth, sort of widely. You know, I think that's sort of standard.
It's up to conjecture, really, but certainly the strongest Marth here in New York.
Oh, absolutely. By a significant margin. He is a top level player. PGR top 50. I believe he's actually PGR like top 25.
Yeah, he's
18. Yeah, so this is, you know, one of the real powerhouses of New York. Up against our resident Greninja main.
And definitely one of the...
Oh, wow! That was so good! He used the intangibility from his up B to counterattack the Shadow Sneak. Amazing stuff.
And now returning onto stage, you know, this match only just started. We've already got really hard percentages on the field.
This is good, like the exact opposite of what we just saw. That was so good. He got the boost from the water, and he's just like, I can use this.
This is another matchup that's very unique, and with two skilled players behind them, it'd be interesting to learn just how these two characters can interact, because I've always seen Greninja as some sort of fusion between what Marth brings to the table and then what Sheik brings to the table. Very quick, very spacing oriented, but is still able to consistently rack up pressure.
Yeah. It's actually a very interesting, it's a very, like, Greninja is definitely, he's part Sheik for sure. And I guess, I would put Marth as the other character. He does kind of have those zoning tools, I suppose. Yeah, we actually saw earlier Venia fight against Stretch, which one of the things that happened in that set was that, you know, at the first, you know, every Bouncing Blade, he was, you know, getting out of it, and then, like we're seeing right here, he just started to adapt and punished hard. And that Trump back air will do it, ending his stock so early.
Yeah, he managed to sneak up the lead on Venia, and he just ran away with it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Venia not looking shook in the slightest. He's just trying to figure out how he's going to adapt into Game 2.
But remember, this is our weekly, which means that this is best 2 out of 3, even here in Winners Finals. So he doesn't have, you know, the luxury of, you know, another loss to, you know, really download Mr. E. At this point, it's make or break. If he loses this game, he's in loser's bracket.
And he gets stage pick advantage, and that's what he's going to have to run away with here in Game 2 on Battlefield.
Yeah. One thing I will say is I actually, like, for instance, I saw Venia, like, posting some, you know, like, on Twitter, he was posting some combo strings that he had been working on with, like, some really cool, like, you know, Greninja lock footstool stuff, specifically on Battlefield. I don't know if that stuff is tournament ready yet, but he certainly does get a lot more, I'd say, like, kind of gimmick tools on Battlefield. You know, stuff that only he can do.
Yeah, so while a lot of characters benefit from triplats, Greninja is one of the characters who really appreciates Battlefield's specific triplat layout. You can weave right between those two platforms, and sometimes that helps with the spacing of specific combos. Say a character's hanging off ever so slightly at the end, you can get that spacing through. You can't get that on Dreamland or Miiverse. So, I don't know if we'll see any of that, but we're definitely seeing a whole showcase of what both of these characters have to offer.
Yeah. Oh, gets that read. I feel like Venia has actually made some really nice adjustments right now between Game 1 and Game 2. But Mr. E, he's got himself in the advantage right now, and he's just pushing it. Look at all of this crazy. All right, Venia finally manages to reset. Oh, amazing forwarder catching that. And he doesn't die?
It's not going to kill.
Since when? Since when does Greninja forwarder at the ledge not kill?
Even at these high percentages, excellent hurt box shifting from Mr. E is going to keep every bit of Marth that he needs back in the stage.
Yeah, that was good use of the side B from Venia to just so that he didn't have to worry about burning his jump so soon. He managed to, like, you know, side B, still at a safe distance away from Marth, and then he's just, you know, he was able to work more with his jump and his up B against Mr. E's edge guarding.
Venia has a very unique usage of Shadow Sneak, where he'll use it for macro spacing.
No.
Not going to be able to help in that situation, though. And he's just running to the opposite side, going right for his...
It's not going to kill. Let's see what kind of punish he can get. All right, just going for the raw tipper. I don't think that was optimal, actually, but
No, there's plenty of other things Mr. E could have gotten out of that, but there was definitely a statement made there. A shield break at 0% while sitting at max rage. You know this man's looking to send a message.
Would Fully Charged Shield Breaker do more damage?
I don't know if it would have done more damage, but I feel like he would have been able to get more off of, say, Dancing Blade. Mr. You know, a true technician when it comes to the side B of Marth.
All right.
Could have gotten something, but...
And then we finally have the trade working out for Venia's favor, but he's already sitting at 120% against Mr. E's Marth. I'm always so... every time like that up B does damage, I'm like, what? Huh?
It's Hydro Pump. That's a really good move.
Okay, 85% accuracy, bro.
It hits sometimes.
Oh, that's going to be it, though. And the quick 2-0.
Very strong performance from Mr. He's looking to shake up the results of last tournament.
Yeah, definitely. That sort of, I think that weighed on him, and he's like, I'm coming back next week, and I'm going to run through all of you. And